Cutting a line is a baggy move. Cutting a line, in some cases, might even be a reason to go for some folks. Not here. Not here. If you've got pedigree, if you can make it better, you shouldn't have to wait. And you won't wait. This guy's won a smack off. He goes right to the front of the line, and I will put aside what I was going to say to go to him instead. Now, that's not always my best decision, but he's earned it. Let's go to Nocal. Vic in Nocal. Vic, it's been a minute. What's up, dude?
What's up, man? Hey, I'm watching the Bears the other day, and their linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds, has some of the most impressive dreadlocks I've ever seen. Check him out next time. It looks like he's got these thick ropes hanging out of his helmet, and I'm just thinking, dude, is this guy's name Tremaine Edmonds or Macrame Edmonds? Hey-o! I swear, man, his hair reminds me of some of those old macrame ornaments my mom used to buy in the 80s. But speaking of names, Rome, I get that the guy's name is Jalen Waddle, but that doesn't give him the right to do that stupid little duck dance he's been doing where he waddles around like a duck, all right? That's so dumb. I mean, come on. What would he do if his name was Jalen Taylor? Would he stand there in the end zone miming like he's fixing the hem on a pair of trousers? Jalen Taylor? I guess we should just be grateful his name isn't like Jalen Bush, because that's a touchdown dance nobody wants to see. Thank God his name isn't Josh Downs, like that guy from the Colts. Otherwise, we'd have to sit there watching him do his impersonation of Corky from Life Goes On every time he scored a touchdown. And what I'm really hoping for, Rome...
That's not a good call. No. You don't like that call. I don't like that call. Not a very good call.
Corky from Downs. You're making fun of Down syndrome. Come on, Vic. Come on, Vic. I would tell you to never change, but I know you're never going to. And the thing about Vic, I guarantee Vic's mindset is, I knew I'd get run. I called in order to get run, but I thought that Rome would allow that. That isn't even the thing I want to get run for. I knew I'd get run. Just not that soon. You were wrong, my dude. That's a former smack-off champ. And you know what? I want to say this about Vic. Vic participates. Vic's not one of those guys who's been in the smack-off, has won the smack-off, then goes away for the entire year, and then shows up day of. And even that's all right. You can. If you're good enough, you can. Brad can. Left can. In fact, Vic can, theoretically. But Vic doesn't, which I appreciate. However, that doesn't mean that there's not a line. And if you cross that line, you're going to get broken off. I know, Vic, that your line, we have different lines. My line for you is right here. Your line for you is way the hell over there. But I do have a job to do. And I need to do it responsibly. So, no, that's not going to work. 1-800-63-SAVE. But always good to hear from you, brother. Always good to hear from you. A cell phone call is coming up, but here's Vic hitting back on the X, trying to explain himself. Quote, this is Vic now, quote, I knew I'd get run, but I thought that I would make it past that line. That's exactly right, LOL. That wasn't even my grand finale. P.S. I'm not making fun of Corky for having downs. I'm making fun of Waddle doing a silly duck dance just because his name is Waddle. I mean, yes, Vic, you are making fun of Waddle doing a silly duck dance because his name is Waddle, but you're making fun of him by invoking the name of Corky and reminding us that Corky has downs. So you know exactly what you're doing, dude. Believe me, dude, you were already on thin ice with the macrame blast. There was no way you were getting to your grand finale, Vic. You know what's up. You know what's up, Vic. You know exactly what you're doing. You've done this a long, long time. Come on, man. Ed in SA was less forgiving. Hey, Jim, Vic from Nocal was epic ass. Thanks for nothing. At CU Buffs, ECS 826 writes, Vic equals Broadway Joe stumbling around in Rams uni. See, I don't think that's true. Vic has game. Vic still has game. Vic can still make plays. But Vic can still cross the line. I mean, that's part of his brand, right? He's not washed. He's not faded. He's not a has-been. He's just still reckless at times. I mean, he did get run out of the smack-off. He actually came in. We were talking about this with Ryan Blaney. Is it possible to peak at the right time? Vic was peaking at just the right time. Vic had arguably the best smack-off season of anybody. My man was balling. He was on it. He was peaking at just the right time, going into the main event, only to get run from the main event. I thought the guy was peaking at the right time. I thought he might have another one in him. And a second one puts him in a very exclusive group. Jamie in Green Bay just writes, that was brutal. Like, no joke, no punchline, nothing else. Just, that was brutal.